From being told she was too mature to becoming 11. From Craigslist auditions to leading the kids of Hawkins. Today, we're going back in time to see what the Stranger Things cast looked like before they were famous. Let's jump into the upside down of their early careers. Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie, everyone knows you from Stranger Things, but one thing they might not realize is that you also can rap. Last time you were here, we made you do a verse from Nicki Minaj.
Yes. Okay, so Millie Bobby Brown, also known as 11, she's now a huge star, right? But did you know her family was literally broke before Stranger Things? Born in Spain in 2004, Millie's family had no money, and she grew up with financial insecurity. They moved from Spain to England, then to Orlando, Florida, just so she could pursue acting. Talk about dedication. Her first ever role. She was just 9 years old when she played young Alice in the TV show Once Upon a Time in Wonderland back in 2013.
You're never going to believe where I've been!
Alice.
It all began with this white rabbit, and he wanted to take my hat, and then
Is that really you?
who else would I be?
Within 3 months of being in Hollywood, she landed this ABC fantasy drama role. But here's the crazy part. Before Stranger Things made her famous, Millie appeared in tiny roles on huge shows. She had guest spots on Grey's Anatomy, NCIS, and Modern Family. These were literally blink and you'll miss it moments. And get this, a casting agent once told her she was too mature and grown up for the roles she wanted. This was right before she got cast as 11. Imagine if she'd given up at that moment.
I know, insane. I can't believe it. I feel like when they told us that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, it didn't seem out of the ordinary, but I'm definitely gonna be sneak surprising some audiences, so.
Finn Wolfhard. This one's insane. You know Mike Wheeler, the leader of the group?
I want you home no later than 9 tonight, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll try. What's this? How am I gonna survive a whole week without you guys?
Well, Finn Wolfhard got his first acting job from Craigslist. Finn started by responding to online ads for freelance acting work. His dad eventually got him an agent, but those early days were all about hustling. His first role was in the 2013 independent film called Aftermath. Then he landed small TV roles. He played Zoran in The 100 in 2014 and Jordy Pinsky in Supernatural in 2015.
There's Aunt Kathy. She comes at Christmas.
But Finn had to film his entire audition tape for Stranger Things from his bed because he was sick, and he still got the part.
I'm Finn Wolfhard, I'm sick, I'm late, I'm 4'11", I'm 12 years old. Nancy, listen to me.
What the hell, Mike?
Listen. Do you remember 2 days ago with that magic trick?
And before he was famous, he appeared in a music video for a band called PUP. He says this was a huge step in his career because it gave him confidence. Noah Schnapp. Will Byers might spend half of season 1 trapped in the Upside Down, but Noah Schnapp had already worked with Steven Spielberg before Stranger Things. At just 11 years old, Noah got 2 massive breaks in 2015. According to Wikipedia, he voiced Charlie Brown in the Peanuts movie and played Roger Donovan in Steven Spielberg's Bridge of Spies, both in the same year.
War begins. The first thing they do is cut off all the water and all the electricity. So the first thing we should do is keep this filled, use the shower.
Think about that for a second. This kid was acting alongside Tom Hanks and voicing one of the most iconic cartoon characters of all time, before he even turned 12. And here's a fun fact from the Stranger Things wiki. Noah originally auditioned to play Mike Wheeler, not Will Byers. Can you imagine the show if that had happened? Noah's desire for acting started when he was about 5 years old after watching the Broadway production of Annie. His acting teacher saw his talent and suggested he go professional when he was just 8. Gaten Matarazzo.
There's this game I like to play. It's called Dungeons and Dragons. And in this game, there are 2 types of chaos classes.
Dustin Henderson is everyone's favorite character, right? But before he was hunting Demogorgons, Gaten Matarazzo was crushing it on Broadway. Gaten appeared in Broadway productions of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and Les Miserables. This kid was already a professional stage actor before Netflix even knew what Stranger Things was. Here's what's even more amazing. Gaten had only been in one TV show before Stranger Things, The Blacklist, where he played a character named Finn. That's it. No movies, just one TV appearance, and lots of Broadway. Gaten has a condition called cleidocranial dysplasia, which affects teeth and bone development.
Definitely. It's one of the biggest reasons why I haven't been getting roles, mainly because of my lisp and the teeth situation and my height. that affected pretty much everything. I would go 3 times a week for auditions.
Instead of hiding it, he made it part of Dustin's character and became an advocate for others with the same condition. Caleb McLaughlin.
Go. Or what? What are you gonna do? Stop.
Before Lucas Sinclair was fighting monsters in Hawkins, Caleb McLaughlin was literally roaring on Broadway. Caleb played young Simba in The Lion King on Broadway from 2012 to 2014. He's a trained singer and dancer. Can you imagine little Lucas singing "I Just Can't Wait to Be King"? His first TV role was in Law & Order, Special Victims Unit, where he was credited simply as Boy, not exactly the most glamorous start.
My name is Caleb McLaughlin. I'm 13 years old. Listen! Except I didn't tie it to a string. It was actually flying. This could be the most excellent promise you can make.
But Caleb worked hard, and his Broadway training clearly paid off. He brought that same energy and dedication to Lucas. Joe Keery.
And you know what? Screw company policy.
Oh my God, you're a whole new man.
Right? Ahoy, ladies! I didn't see you there. Would you guys like to set sail on this ocean of flavor with me? I'll be your captain. I'm Steve Harrington.
Everyone loves Steve Harrington now, but Joe Keery's journey to Hawkins was rough. Born in Newburyport, Massachusetts, Joe is the second of 5 children and grew up surrounded by sisters, and his sister actually convinced him to start acting in high school.
Okay, check this out, what I don't get, see, here's what I don't get. Do you see that? Okay, hold on, do you see it?
After graduating from DePaul University's theater school in Chicago in 2014, Joe went to over 100 auditions. 100. And what did he land? Commercials for KFC, Domino's, and Nintendo Amiibo video games. His first credited TV role was as Scenester in the series Sirens in 2014, which is honestly a hilarious character name. He also played Emmett in Chicago Fire, and a fun fact, his character in that show was already showing those dad vibes that made Steve so lovable. Joe played a protective, caring role even back then.
I can put my legs up and stuff, that's okay. If I have my feet up. I just don't want my feet to fall asleep. Yeah, my name's Duke Goolies. I'm a content provider, and I'm a barman / mixologist. Yeah. It's definitely been challenging.
Before landing Stranger Things, Joe was also a musician in a psychedelic rock band called Post Animal. He was literally playing gigs around Chicago while auditioning for acting roles. Joe originally auditioned for the role of Jonathan, not Steve, but when he sent in a tape for Steve Harrington, the directors knew they found their guy. Joe's persistence paid off big time when he got cast in Stranger Things in late 2015. And now, he's not just an actor, he's released his own music too. Natalia Dyer. Natalia Dyer made her acting debut at just 12 years old in Hannah Montana, the movie in 2009, playing a character named Clarissa Granger. She was probably screaming for Miley Cyrus instead of running from monsters.
Was it your first big movie, Hannah Montana? Your first big, is that true?
So, I mean, it's, I had a very small role in it, and I think I played this British girl, and I'm sure my accent couldn't have been anything good, but I guess it got me on my first red carpet premiere situation. It was I can't.
But Natalia's journey started even earlier than that. At just 8 years old, she played Scout in a production of To Kill a Mockingbird at the Nashville School of the Arts. That's some serious acting chops for a kid. After Hannah Montana, she didn't just wait around for Stranger Things. She appeared in several indie films shot around Nashville, including The Greening of Whitney Brown with Aidan Quinn in 2011, Blue Like Jazz in 2013, and After Darkness with Timothy Daley and Keira Sedgwick. But here's the film that really showcased her talent before Stranger Things. In 2014, at just 16 years old, she starred in the indie drama I Believe in Unicorns as a teenager seeking romance and escape. The film premiered at SXSW and earned critical praise on the festival circuit in 2016, right when she was getting cast as Nancy Wheeler. Charlie Heaton.
This is not an okay time for you to shut down.
Shut down?
Oh, we have to deal with this, Mom. We have to deal with the funeral.
The funeral? For who? For that thing back there?
Jonathan Byers, actor. Charlie Heaton has a secret past. He was actually a musician first. Born in Leeds, West Yorkshire, England, in 1994 and raised in the seaside town of Bridlington, Charlie moved to London at just 16 years old with dreams of making it as a drummer. He played drums in several bands, including a noise rock band called Comaneci. And get this, at just 19 years old, his first professional gig with Comaneci was playing in front of 2,000 people at Shepherd's Bush Empire, supporting The Gossip. That's insane for a first show. He also played in a psychedelic rock band called Half Loon and toured around the UK for over a year. But even though he was living his rock star dream, he was broke. He was couch surfing, bartending, and struggling to make ends meet. Charlie had zero formal acting training. His sister Levi, who's also an actress and musician, suggested he try out for commercials to make extra money. His first acting job was literally a Swiss insurance commercial that ended up screening at the Cannes Lions Festival. From there, he started getting small roles on British TV. In 2015 alone, he appeared in 3 different British crime and medical shows: DCI Banks as Gary McCready, Vera as Riley, and the BBC's Casualty as Jason Waycott. That same year, he filmed his first movie, Shut In, with Naomi Watts, but it didn't come out until after Stranger Things premiered. Sadie Sink.
Would you like to join them?
Max Mayfield only joined in season 2, but Sadie Sink was already a Broadway veteran. Born in Brenham, Texas in 2002, Sadie caught the acting bug young. When she was just 7 years old, she and her older brother Mitchell used to recreate scenes from High School Musical at home. Her mum noticed their passion and put them in acting classes in Houston when Sadie was 10. At age 9, she was already performing at Theatre Under the Stars in Houston, appearing in White Christmas in 2011. But her big break came at age 11. While still performing in Annie on Broadway, Sadie made her TV debut in 2013 on the spy drama The Americans. She was juggling Broadway and television at just 11 years old. In 2015, she got another Broadway role, this time as young Queen Elizabeth II in The Audience, alongside the legendary Helen Mirren. When she auditioned for Stranger Things in 2016, the casting directors thought she was too old at 14, but director Matt Duffer said choosing her was a bit of a no-brainer because she had this innocent, child chemistry with the other kids. To prepare for playing Max, Sadie had to learn to skateboard. She hated it at first and fell on her first day, but she took 3-hour skateboarding lessons every day for 2 months to nail the part. And now, she starred in Taylor Swift's All Too Well music video and became a huge indie film star with roles in The Whale and the Fear Street trilogy. What's the craziest thing you learned today? Drop a comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our content.